The influence, you guys, very important, you guys. We have to be very, very careful, you guys. Warning, please be advised. The influence. When we're deciding to change and change our will and our ways over to carry God, uh, we're gonna start learning new things, right? And during that journey, you guys, we're gonna experience new things, you guys, in our lives. Okay, and now with technology in the palm of our hands, we have access to all kinds of stuff. And we have to be careful with the influences that are presented in our lives and what we assess, what we believe, what we allow to digest and come into our minds and our brains and our thoughts. You guys, we have to be very careful. Now along the path, we are also be we are also going to be the influences in other people's lives, people that are watching us, people that want to win and want to be successful, and they're just not at that point yet. And how we act and how we treat them is an influence upon them, you guys. So we have to be very, very careful, you guys. For one, once again, who are you being influenced by? Who is it? Who are they? Who's influencing us, you guys? Who are we giving the keys to our mind to, you guys? The keys to our future, the keys to our life to, you guys? Who are we allowing to influence us, you guys? That's very important, you guys. Now, me, I could only share my life experiences with you guys in the hopes that maybe something will be helpful for you guys. Okay, but no matter what, take your own actions. Always take actions, or we must always take actions and try to figure out as well. Take what I share with you guys, what does fit and does apply, take it with you. And what doesn't, let it go. But no matter what, we have to take actions and try to figure out as well on our own. And if you find a better way or a style or a reaction that fits your way, your life better, use it. Use it, you guys. But be careful who you're listening to, you guys. Be very, 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 very aware and be very careful who you allow to influence or who you allow to be the influence in your life, you guys. Please, please, you guys. I sat down with this older man that I respect very much, and he was a parole officer for his career, you guys. And I'm thinking, well, this guy has some good stuff to share. I'm going to listen to him, most definitely. And he has three young men. Now they're men, but they were boys, right? He said when they were growing up, I would tell him, hey, do it this way and do it that way. Don't do it this way, don't do it that way. But no matter what, you got to go out there and figure it out as well. Use what I tell you, but try to find what fits and use it and apply it in your life. And because of that, they grew up to be respectable men in society, you guys. And so not only was he influencing his kids and his family, he was also influencing the people that he was helping in the communities because he was a parole officer, you guys. When he had to be hard, he had to be hard because, hey, there's always rules. And this is something that we agreed on. We have decisions, and good decisions brings us good things, and bad decisions, bad choices brings us consequences, you guys. And that's definitely on point, you guys. Now, recently, last week, I believe, in Los Angeles County, California, there was this person who was on the freeway and she dumped an infant and I think a 4 or 7-year-old child on the freeway, on the side of the freeway. And they found the infant and a I think it was a 4-year-old child, and they found him and they took him, and the infant child was dead and the 4-year-old is alive, and they're working on that child, right? And they didn't know who did it. Well, through investigations, they found out that it was an influencer, big time influencer. And what happened was she stabbed her baby father to death, and she threw her kids away, and then she took her car and ran into a tree, I believe, and she killed herself. And this was when we were having a solar eclipse, you guys. And this influencer was like an astrology type of person, and who knows what happens. But imagine everybody that she was influencing. That when you're going to influence somebody, it takes a lot of responsibility. And when you're following, or when you're listening to suggestions from someone who's influencing, you got to be careful who it is, you guys. You got to be careful who it is, you guys. Oh man. And this was in Los Angeles County off the 405 freeway. Look it up. It happened during the solar eclipse, or the day before, or that same day, something like that. Now it's true when there's full moons and lunar eclipse and solar eclipse, there's a wave of energy. It is all spiritual. But if you're being influenced, or if you're being guided by God, then you can deal with these situations and embrace it. And they're only emotions, you guys. We're supposed to learn from them and grow with them, you guys. And it's a moment in time to release what we no longer need, you guys. Okay, now also, recently there was an influencer in Mexico City. Big time influencer. Had a couple, maybe, I don't know, 1 million followers. YouTuber, right? And he was a wealthy young man. His wealth came from his dad, who passed away from a heart attack, and he was spoiled rotten, right? Well, he was caught on video. He was parked like in some kind of parking structure or parking area, parking lot. And this lady, this older lady probably brushed against his car or something, and he got out of his car and started, knocked her on the ground and kicked her in the face, and he almost killed her. And they caught him on video. His ego was so big because he's an influencer. He thought that he was God. And that's not good, you guys. Because then we won't hold any regard for no one else's feelings. We're all the same. There's no one above us, and there's no one less than us. We are all equal, you guys. And well, they got him. Now he's in prison in Mexico, and we don't know what's going to happen to him, right, you guys? So we can use that as an example of being careful who is the influence in our lives, you guys. Now, if you want to go ahead and be influenced, then read the Bible, you guys. Read the Bible. It has many parables and many examples that we can use today in this present moment. One important one is the importance of forgiving ourselves and others, and asking guidance and trusting God. And when there's storms in our lives, to be still, because God is real. Oh man. There's also another beautiful gentleman by the name of Wayne Dyer, who went the spiritual route as well. And he left a lot of good books for us to read, and audio books to listen to help us, to guide us. He did everything right, you guys. There was nothing that came up against him. And now if you want to go through the scientific look or the scientific path, you can look up Joe Dispenza, another gentleman that's putting out the truth about how powerful we are inside of our bodies. And if we were to hide God, where would be the best place to hide God? It's within us, within you, within me. So when we go within ourselves and we really believe, we can go ahead and create miracles, starting with healing ourselves and living the best life ever, you know? So once again, if you're going through changes in your life and you want to go ahead and be the best version of yourself now, there's people that you're influencing, no matter what. It could be at home, it could be while you're out and about in the street, or it could be while you're at work and you're working, or wherever you're at. We are influencing others. And if we're mad, angry, and upset, it's not going to work, you guys. And if we realize that, hey, this is just something that's just going to go ahead and pass, it's not here forever, and this too shall pass, then we can go ahead and create solutions, and then we're influencing others in the right way. And if we're being mentored, like I always say, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and all professional athletes, they had God-given talent and skills, right? But they still needed a coach, they still needed a mentor. So plug into mentors that you've seen their success, and you see them changes, and you see that they're successful, and whatever has came their way, they're overcoming it, and they're being victorious, and they're still willing to share with us. Plug into them, you guys. Just like me and my business, and my business partners, and my mentors in my business. We want to show you guys how worthy you are, and how you can be successful, but it starts by changing. And the first person who changes the quickest wins in a game of life, because that's what it's all about, you guys. and we're here to help you guys. So if you're interested in business ownership, helping people with their finances, educating families on how money works, and teaching people the rules of the money game, because if you know the rules of the money game, then you win in the game of life, right? Then leave me a comment, DM me. I'll be more than willing to help you out. You can go ahead and have a meeting in the minds with me, pick my brain, and you decide one step at a time, one moment at a time. Baby steps, you guys. Okay, but please be careful who is the person influencing you and who you are influenced with our actions, you guys. So you guys be safe. Blessings I send your way. And let's get it done, you guys. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, you guys. Praise one, love one, God only. Polo Gold, baby. Let's get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go, champs. Let's go be amazing.